Everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to be checking in on whatever I'm calling this. Basically, if you didn't see the intro video to this, I'll link it below. But short form of what I'm doing is every day I'm going to wear a different color of lipstick just to, kind of like get me to put on makeup and get ready, because it's kind of like a mental thing with staying home all the time. And also it's a good time to wear colors that you wouldn't normally be comfortable wearing in public or, going out or whatever. Like if you have any unnatural colors, like, the fun colors like green or blue or whatever. And then I am just seeing how I feel about them, because if there's some that I don't like, then I will, get rid of them or whatever. And then also if there's some that have expired, like if you open them up and smell them and they're kind of funky, then you can get rid of it. But today I am wearing the ColourPop Ultra Matte lipstick in WYD. And I like this one. It's pretty similar to the one that I wore yesterday, which is ColourPop Beeper. But this one is just, I think, a touch lighter. So I don't know, I kind of prefer this one. But I'll keep both of them, though, because I like the formula. And I feel like the formula is a little bit better than a few of the other lipsticks I have. Even though this color I have a lot of, this like reddish, not really, I don't know what you can call this, but it's like the one that everybody has, because Beeper is like a cult favorite. Like Kat Von D Lolita and that kind of stuff, or like KVD Vegan Beauty Lolita. So if you want to join along in this project, leave me a comment and let me know if you have a YouTube channel or Instagram or something that you'll be posting it on. I think it'd be a really cool idea to like meet some new people, and if you are doing it too, maybe check the comments and see if other people are doing it. And this was a thing back in the day, like when several years ago, project panning was kind of getting really popular. Now it's kind of like dying down a little bit. I don't really see that many project pan videos anymore, but that was like a big thing back then, is what with like the weekly makeup baskets and Shop My Stash and all that stuff. I have seen people doing the Shop My Stash, but not as many like project pans and that kind of stuff. So today is Thursday the 9th, and I am wearing this Ofra long-lasting liquid lipstick in the shade Bel Air. I think they've like reformulated and repackaged these since then. I've had this for a while, but I like this one when I first apply it. I remember wearing it before, and it gets a little crusty, you know how like some liquid lipsticks can do in the middle. So I'm not a huge fan of this one. It's okay. I would probably just take it off instead of like trying to reapply over top, because that's when it gets kind of weird. But I like the color of it though. This is probably the lightest shade that I would do, just because any lighter shades kind of look weird once you wear them for a while, no matter what your skin tone is. So, but this one's alright. I'll keep it just for occasions where I'm not like having to wear it for super long. It is Friday, April the 10th, and today I am wearing this e.l.f. I'm pretty sure this is called the Day to Night lipstick duo. I don't know if they're still available, but this one is in the shade Needed Nudes. I think there was this one and then like a pink one. So I don't particularly like either one of these on their own. So there's the darker, but I just mix them. This is the lighter one. There's only a teeny tiny little bit in there. And I've had this for a little while, but they still smell, they have kind of like a vanilla scent, and they still smell good. So this one, I usually prefer matte lipsticks. This one is definitely a cream, but it's so small I could probably use it up, to be honest, because like this one is already kind of like getting worn down. So I think I'll definitely keep this one. I mean, I'm probably going to keep most of these, to be honest. It really doesn't match my eye look. I probably should have had like a more orangey, or not, this orange, but like a, I used to have some liquid lipsticks that were like more of a yellowy, like, I don't know how to explain it, but I probably should wear that with this eye look, because I wanted this green from Makeup Geek. So this one from Nyx might have been better. Yeah, that one probably better. Oh well, I can always wear that. I don't have a thing going with eyeshadow right now, so I can just wear whatever I want to. So yeah, this e.l.f. Day to Night duo Needed Nudes, pretty good. And if you do like both colors, then you get two colors in one, and this is only like just a few dollars. So today is Saturday the 11th, and the next lipstick that I'm using is the NYX Suede matte lipstick in the shade Lavender and Lace. So I really like this one. It's definitely like those mauve-y traditional or like really popular kind of shades that were popular like a couple years ago, but it has just a tinge of purple in it. And this formula is probably, I mean, I haven't worn it that many times, but the formula I like better than other matte lipsticks in this format, because it's, some of them are kind of hard and they're not so easy to apply, and they're kind of thick. Like I'm thinking of the Anastasia matte lipsticks, which I like because they last a long time, but they're just really hard to apply, and I have to apply them over like a really thick layer of lip balm because otherwise they just don't go on very smoothly, and then they're like cakey. And this one is perfect texture and it goes on really easily. Like this was so easy to apply. So I think maybe if I were to buy other lipsticks, I would buy them in this formula or I haven't worn these in this challenge yet, but these Lingerie push-up, these are my favorite formulas that I've had. I just don't think this one doesn't have that many shades that I remember, because I got this, did I get this? I think I got this at the Nyx store when I was in Las Vegas, and I don't remember them having that many shades of this one. So I could have also gotten this at Ulta because I bought some stuff at Ulta right after that. I don't know. But I like this formula. Definitely keeping it because it's pretty new, and I still need to keep it for that haul update video that should, I don't know when that's going to go up, if that's going to go before this video or after that one. But yeah, this is probably one of my favorites, and I would definitely keep this, and I would maybe even consider like using it up, or consider that I would be able to use it up. So yeah, like this one. Alright, so today is Thursday the 14th. I didn't wear makeup the last 2 days, but I'm going to throw in this Milani, what's this even called? Color Statement Lip Liner in the shade Spice. So why I'm throwing this in, I'm not wearing it, because this is probably the oldest, actually it is the oldest lip part in my collection, and I've had this for like 5 or 6 years, so I'm not gonna wear it. It's pretty old. It's probably still good. Yeah, it works, but I don't know, I'm kind of weird. I'm just gonna get rid of it. I mean, I do like the color that is right up my alley. It's kind of similar to what I've even got on, but I'm not gonna risk that. So that was yesterday's. And then this one that I'm wearing today is the Anastasia matte lipstick in the shade Latte. I really like this one. This is one of my favorite colors again. So most of the lip products I have I like the color, but this one, it doesn't look matte because I applied it over top of a lip balm. It's like right now I'm trying to use up this Pacifica Summer Kale lip balm. It's not my favorite, but it does the job, and I've only got like that much left. So I'm definitely keeping. I've got 2 more shades of this that I'll have to go through. And they're actually, the other 2 shades are kind of similar to each other, so I'll have to try them on and see if I want to keep both of them or what. But I can definitely see myself like using this one up if I actually wear makeup every day. And also this Milani one, so if you didn't know, you can look up batch codes of makeup. So like this has a little code on the bottom there. And a lot of makeup products have that. And there are websites that you can check. You just pick the brand and then you check and you like type in what the batch code is, and it'll tell you the approximate date that the product is manufactured. And Milani is not on any of them, so I don't know how to figure that out. But like even the Pacifica lip balm, there's a code on the bottom right there. So I don't know. I haven't looked at this one because it's a lip balm I haven't had for that long. Let's pick another one. Yep, this NYX lipstick has one on there too. I don't know what it means. I haven't looked it up. But you can barely see it. It's kind of like engraved right here. This stuff is something to check out if you're bored. I need something to do right now. You can look at all of your makeup, especially lip products and eye products. You know, make sure they're not like over a couple years old. And I should probably go through and do that. I don't know if any of these other ones have. Some products that have don't. It might be like this O for lipstick doesn't have one, but it might have been on the cardboard box that it comes in. So today is Wednesday the 15th, and I did not wear makeup today. you can clearly see, but I decided today would be a good day to test out the e.l.f. Lip Balm SPF 15, and this is the shade pink. So I think I got this for free actually from, or like with the sample with an order or something a long time ago. I haven't used it that much because there's a lot left. But I do like to keep an SPF lip balm of some kind, like at all times, because, you know, your lips can get sunburned pretty fast. And especially if you're like me, very, very pale. But this one is still good. I've had it for a little while though, but it still smells like mint. And it is a little bit tingly when you put it on, but it's not like overpowering or anything. And I don't smell the mint anymore either. So, but this is definitely not my color. I do not wear pink lipstick. This is like bubblegum pink. Yeah, I'll definitely keep this because I do like to have at least one SPF lip balm in my collection. I did have some a while back, but they expired. So this one actually don't know. It doesn't have an expiration date on it. So I guess I'll be able to tell when it starts not smelling good. Today is Thursday the 16th, and today's lipstick is the Anastasia matte lipstick in the shade Dusty Mauve. So this one is like a purple. This is a pretty, I want to say like grapey purple, and it is pretty similar to this one I have, which is called Resin. So like, Resin is more of a gray. So there's those next to each other. And this, I feel like Dusty Mauve is a little bit less matte than Resin, but I could be wrong. I haven't worn Resin in a little while. This one actually though reminds me of an old one from Revlon. I cannot remember the name of it, but everybody was going crazy for it. I'll put the name of it here if I can find it, but like old school on like Reddit Makeup Addiction, that era where like it was this Revlon lipstick and there was one called like Cherry something, and then there was a purple one that I really, really loved, but they're not cruelty free, so I got rid of it a long time ago. And but yeah, I really like this one and I will definitely keep it. This is up my alley with the colors, and I am wearing like this purple, you can't really see it right now, but like purpley more eyeshadow. It's really hard to wear purple eyeshadow without looking like you're bruised. Alright, so it is Friday the 17th of April, and today I used the ColourPop Ultra Blotted Lip in the shade Zuma. So I really like this one. It is definitely really neutral, kind of like a My Lips Are Better shade, and I like the formula of these. This one does wear off a little bit faster because it's not as opaque as like their ultra matte lips. This one is kind of like basically like a watered down version of the ultra matte lips, which I still like. Although this one I can kind of, like I did today, I kind of can apply too much because I expect this to be as opaque as a liquid lipstick, but it's not. It's kind of like a toned down. That's why it's called blotted, because, you know. But I really like the shade. I don't know, when I bought this, I looked at all the shades and I thought some of them kind of looked really similar. So yeah, I'm not sure if I would purchase any more of these. I mean, that's not really what I'm trying to do in this series, but I was gonna say that I would be interested in like more colors because I do like the formula a lot. And oh yeah, I applied it too much today because I haven't worn this in a while, but if you apply it, you know, not too much, then it's fine. So I'll definitely keep this one, and this one used to like live in my purse because it would, you know, it's pretty easy to put on and goes with basically anything. Like today I have this really bright, it's not even showing up on camera. It's kind of frustrating. Does anybody else do makeup and then like try to take a picture and it looks nothing like it does in person? Today is Saturday the 19th, and today I'm wearing this NYX Lingerie Push-Up lipstick in the shade Embellishment. This one is fairly new to my collection. It was in my last haul. Got this when I was in Vegas. I went to the actual NYX store, which was pretty cool. And this one is one of my favorite colors. I mean, I have two main colors of lipstick that I wear. I'm sure you noticed already by the colors that I've been wearing in these videos. But this is like this purpley color, and then there's like a pink mauve that I pretty much only kind of colors that I go for. So this one is a really thin matte formula, like I was talking about with the NYX Suede Lipstick. They're pretty similar. This one, this is in a different format. This one's kind of got the pencil shape, and then the other one, the Suede, is more of like the traditional bullet lipstick. And this one also has a little sharpener. So if you want that precise, you know, shape to that, because I've used this maybe 2 or 3 times, and it's only worn down like that much, so not that bad. It does have a little bit of a tingly, like minty feeling. It doesn't smell like mint though. No, it doesn't smell minty, but there's probably like menthol or something in this, or whatever it is. Or not menthol. I don't know if it is menthol. It might be, but it feels like a minty smelling, even though it has no scent, which is kind of odd. But it's got like a very, very light plumping, like that kind of tingly. So if that freaks you out, I probably wouldn't go for this, but I think it's fine. It's not like overpowering or anything. It's not like the like a long time ago I had one of the Too Faced injection, whatever those were called, and that was horrible. So this is definitely not like that. It's just a little bit. Yeah, definitely gonna keep this one. I really like this color. I have this in another shade. I don't know when I'm gonna wear it. I haven't worn that one yet, but did I say it was the 19th? It's the 18th. I don't know what I'm thinking, but anyway, so I have another color that I haven't worn yet in this challenge, so I don't think I like that one as much, so we'll see when the time comes and I wear it again. But this one, definitely a keeper. So today is the 20th, and I just recorded a video on this look, the first Get Ready With Me in the studio, and today I'm using the Anastasia liquid lipstick in the shade Grim. This one is really dark. Problem with it is kind of starting to get a little bit dried out. It is a couple years old, so this one might be on the way out. And I'll keep using it until it starts to get like way too dry, because usually liquid lipsticks are pretty thin once you open them, and then after a little while they start getting like goopy and a little bit harder to apply. So I think it's okay for now, but I'll keep an eye on it. So today is the 21st, and I'm using the Juice Beauty, I can't even read the Luminous, wait, I'm pretty sure this is Luminous Lip Crayon in the shade Laguna. There's like a little code stamped over top of the name, so I don't know, I'm pretty sure it says Luminous. But these are, I've had these for a little while. I do like the formula. Usually, I don't know if you've noticed, but I usually go for liquid lipsticks. Sorry about that. That ring light's the only thing on in here, so it's going to be in my eyeballs. But I usually use liquid lipsticks, and I have very few cream lipsticks like this. So, but I quite like it though. It's a little bit of a break from the liquid lipsticks, and these are a little bit easier to reapply, because liquid lipstick, when it wears off, it kind of, like if you reapply it over top of itself, it kind of gets a little crusty. But these kind of lipsticks are a little bit better, even though they don't last as long to begin with. But these, I have one more shade of this too. I haven't worn yet, so I'll get to that soon. But they are kind of old, so I kind of need to keep an eye on them to make sure they're not going to expire. But I mean, the formula is okay. It's not like groundbreaking or anything. And I do appreciate that they don't have a smell, because some natural lipsticks have like a scent or some kind of essential oil or something in them, and I don't like that. So I probably wouldn't purchase these again, but I do, I will continue using the ones that I have. Today is the 22nd, and today I'm using the Ofra liquid lipstick in the shade Staten Island. I've had this one for a little while, and I feel like I could have liked these liquid lipsticks around the same time, actually, like the Anastasia and the Ofra ones. So I don't know if it's like picking up this color or not. I'm in my studio with all the lights on, so this camera, though, I don't know, is like the best picking up the color, because it's the front camera on my phone. But this is a pretty like grungy, like dusty purple kind of, I would say. But I do really like this color, and I haven't worn this particular one in a while. I don't know why, but I do like it, and I feel like the only thing with these, like the Ofra and the Anastasia Grim that I wore the other day, is that they will last a long time, except for in the corners right here. Like when I'm talking and stuff, it kind of like, it's like my lips start here or something, like after a little while, so I just had to reapply on the corners. But other than that, it's fine. So I would definitely keep this and keep trying it, and we're almost done, just a few more days to go. Today's the 23rd, and this is the NYX Lingerie Push-Up Long-Lasting Lipstick in the shade Corset. So this is not my favorite. I have 2 shades of this. I do prefer the other shade over this one. This is just really the only like neutral brownish kind of shade. I mean, the first time I wore it, I was like kind of eh. This is one of those shades though where it's kind of light, and once it starts to wear off in the middle, it gets that like light, weird looking. But I think if you're like wipe it off and reapply it, it'll be okay. But it's kind of, I feel like now there's really no reason to have to do that with liquid lipsticks and everything. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not 100% on this one, but I don't think I'm going to get rid of it though. But if it comes up in like another declutter or something, I just did one. But I don't know, maybe. I'll see about this. I do like this formula, but light shades of almost any formula can kind of start to get goopy in the middle. So, I don't know. Not my favorite, but I'll keep it. Today's the 24th, and this lipstick is the Juice Beauty Luminous. I cannot read these with my glasses on, but it's the Juice Beauty Luminous Lip Crayon in the shade Venice. So I have this one other shade. I believe I've already worn it in this series. So this one is, I feel like the formula of this one is a little bit, but maybe it's also probably because I put lip balm on before this. So lipsticks kind of apply different depending on if you have a lip balm on underneath of them. So the other shade I think I wore without a lip balm, and it was a little bit thick and kind of, I don't know what you want to call it, but you know how like a more matte kind of lipstick goes on a little bit thicker than a cream, and I think you can kind of tone that down with a lip balm. So this one, I think I prefer the color of the other one, which is called Laguna. This one is a little bit too pink for me. I don't typically go for pink shades, but also some lipsticks, no matter what color they look in the bullet, they turn pink on me. I mean, this one's okay. It is a more natural formula, and it's a little more hydrating than some of the other ones that I have. Today's the 25th, and I'm using the Anastasia matte lipstick in the shade Resin. So this is a matte lipstick, but I applied it over top of a lip balm, so that way it was a little bit easier. This dark lipsticks in the matte format like this are really hard to apply if you don't use a lip balm under them. So, but I do like this color. It is probably one of the darkest, if not this one or Grim from Anastasia, or the liquid from Anastasia, are the darkest ones that I have. They're pretty similar, but yeah, definitely really like this format. Sometimes liquid lipstick can be kind of tricky also. That's just how it is. And especially when they get older, like my Anastasia, the Grim, I think it's, yeah, that can get kind of goopy if you're not careful, and it's hard to apply and have to take it off. But I feel like this is a little more foolproof, especially for a dark color, and especially if you can apply it over a lip balm. So today's the 27th, and I skipped yesterday, but today is the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in the shade Sleepless. This is kind of a purpley, nude-ish color. I'm not sure exactly how to describe it, but this is one of my favorite colors. I really like this formula. The only thing is mine is getting kind of old and dried out. A lot of my liquid lipsticks I got around the same time, so I need to keep an eye on them. They're probably going to start like drying out, and liquid lipstick, it starts to dry out and it doesn't apply as well. It kind of feels a little bit goopy on the lips, and it's not as... Liquid lipstick works better, I think, when it's thinner, so that's why they can kind of start to wear off a little bit faster when they get dried out. But other than that, I really like this color. I actually would probably repurchase this if it like expired or, totally dried out or whatever. So that is it for this video. Let me know what you think. If you have any suggestions for other kinds of videos I could do like this. It was a really interesting thing to do, the way I used all my lipsticks, and I know exactly what I have, and how I like each one. And I was pretty happy that I only got rid of one, because that means that I'm doing something right, that everything is, everything that I have is what I like. So give this video a thumbs up if that was interesting, and subscribe if you want to see other videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.